Hi, welcome to Tizzy Talk Thursdays. My name is Christina, and Tessa, Talene, and I are talking about self-growth this week. We are reporting to you from our bedrooms, and we just decided to get super deep with this topic because it is so crucial to our mindset, to our lifestyle, to our success with our relationships, with our household, and with our careers. So I didn't know what self-growth meant until I joined this whole mentoring coaching world, and the first suggestion was to read a self-growth book, and it was called Rise Sister Rise with Margie Pargie. And I knew that because I was investing in my growth with a coach, that I was bettering myself. I was opening up my heart and my world and my mindset to new ways of thinking and learning, and I realized I'm going to be a student for the rest of my life.
Hi, I'm Talene. So the topic today is about self-growth. And when Christina first told us that's our topic, I'm like, what do you mean self-growth? What is that? What do you mean? And she's like, what do you do? When you wake up, what do you think about? Stuff. It's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I do that every morning. So I used to be super religious. And when I first would wake up in the morning, I would actually get down on my knees and I would pray. I would pray to God and ask for him to forgive me of my sins and clear my mind from negative thoughts and just be, a good person and sending the angels to protect me and stuff. And then I would read scripture from the Bible, in Psalms or Proverbs, because it was, uplifting words that I kind of needed for the day. So that's what I used to do, but I'm not as religious as I used to be anymore, but I still believe in a higher power. So when I wake up now, I just kind of just in my head, I just kind of pray to whoever it is, that it's going to be a good day, help me to have a good day, send protection over the kids and, protect us from harm and from evil, and then I try to clear my head of just negative thoughts. And it's just something you got to do. Sometimes I just have to turn off. I just imagine a light switch and I just see myself turning it off of all the negative stuff, or get a broom and sweep out the negative. I actually visualize a broom in my head sweeping out the negative stuff. It's kind of weird, but that's what I do. And then it's a choice too. Okay, today I'm going to be happy, or today is going to be a good day. And you just try to have a good day and do the best, that you can. So in regards to negative thoughts, you also got to be careful, what you're watching and what you're putting into your body, who you're surrounding yourself with, your company. And if you're around negative people, then obviously your thoughts are going to be negative. If you're watching the news, mainstream media, that's just full of crap, you don't need that. Hi, kitty. Here's my baby. Hi. Anyways, yeah, you have to have a clear mind, so you don't need any, anything that's a bad influence, basically, just get rid of all that toxic stuff.
Hello. So what does self-growth mean to me? Self-growth means acknowledging, first of all, that tomorrow's a better day, that you can ask yourself, what did I do today that I can do better tomorrow? That is essentially what self-growth means to me, and focusing and taking the time to honor that. And gosh, how did I learn self-growth? Therapy, counseling, a lot of things. As a mom, we take on so much burden, and we think everything is, we're in control of everything, and you try and deal with everybody else's circumstances, and at the end of the day, to really say that's not my problem. That's self-growth. So learning and adjusting your life and your views and your just daily tasks, and asking yourself, does that serve me, is huge. So that's all a part of my kind of self-growth motto. Forgetting self-growth, you can do that easily with all the torments of the day, all of the negativity of your day. All of that can make you forget your self-growth goals. And the things that inspire me to continue with self-growth is that simple question: does this serve me? Does how I feel right now serve me?
All right, so self-growth, the definition of it means to better yourself, to continue learning the rest of your life, really accepting that student role and really not playing small, to just open your mind to new possibilities, opportunities, and really just expansive, abundant mindsets, knowing that you deserve more, you are worthy, and then just really stepping into that. Now, we can't just listen to this message and then believe it. We have to ingrain and rewire our brain to believing it. So that means reading every single day. That means listening to a guided meditation. That means surrounding yourself with high vibe, successful, confident people that are too also on a self-growth path, right? I do this 90-day cycle journal. When I'm done with this, I'm going to order a new one. It literally has like a checklist. I'm going to show you of what kind of self-growth activities you can do. And I start every morning with gratitude. Okay, that's self-growth journaling. And then it says like 2 minutes to meditate. I'm now up to 15 minutes. It's taken me a year to get there, but it's so important. Like, this ritual is what really clears my mind and allows me to be a more clear thinker and really have clarity in my vision and what it is that I want to create and bring to this world. And then 2 minutes on affirmations. And just like Talene mentioned, we are on technology all the time. We have the very close and big opportunity to just click the button and have affirmations just flood our mindset, right? So spend time to do that. Spend time to move. Like, this is also self-growth, learning new movements and workouts and dances. Like, that is so powerful on oneself to just like dance and find your flow. And then reading, this suggests 10 minutes. I try to do at least 30 minutes a day. And then it's just so powerful to make this a consistent, like, build good habits, break bad ones, and just know that this is not perfectionism. This is progress. And this is just establishing this continuous open heart mind to being the best version of yourself. That's really what this is about. But you can't do it alone. And you can't just think, oh, I'm going to do this just like once every day, every other day.
What makes tomorrow? Right now I'm living my best day, but what makes tomorrow an even better day? So those are all important questions when you're living a self-growth mantra in your life. And the people that inspire me are my sisters, my tribe. They're all wonderful, and I couldn't do my life. I mean, I could do my life, but I need those girls in my life. And it takes a tribe. It takes people that you really love and respect to move forward. And those are the women, and those are the girls that inspire me, truly. So that is self-growth for me.
So we all asked ourselves, who do you admire? And the first people that came to mind were my mentors and coaches in my network marketing company. They're also my dear friends now, Jen Brooks and Mo Boger, and pretty much every consultant in the Arbonne life. I also want to give a shout out to Jenna Phillips Ballard and Sarah Pendrick, my current coaches, and the whole Together We Empress tribe, because we all self-grow. We are all reading books to better ourselves. We are all journaling. We are all creating high value, worthy programs and offerings for this world. And it's just so powerful to surround yourself with women like that. And I also want to give a shout out to Tessa and Talene, who are showing up, and they are growing so much by just showing up here. They're uncomfortable on camera, and look at their growth already. I mean, I still get uncomfortable, but it's about being comfortable feeling uncomfortable. And the more we do that, the more confidence we build in that. And then we inspire other people to do the same thing. Margie Pargie was my first coach that I invested in. She was the first mentor and friend that suggested to read a book, Rise, Sister, Rise. I'll never forget that. And, you know, all the Gabrielle Bernstein books that I dove into with her was just so powerful. And to see all these women that I am in this lifetime with, to see them rise. And I have to give a shout out to Rachel Smith. She actually has her company, her clothing company, and all of her potions that she creates from herbs called I Raise. This is all about us rising together as sisters, as families, and showing our children how to up level and how to stop playing small and how not to be scared and how to get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. And in order to do that, we must read. We must fill our hearts and our minds with like inspiring words and energies and mindsets. And it's all about people sharing their stories. A lot of these books are written from the writers, and they are talking about their stories, and then it kind of just brings in this their lessons, and then we learn from their lessons, and then we get inspired to share our stories, and then people are able to learn from our stories. So it's a really powerful ripple effect that self-development is. And I wouldn't be able to be here sharing this unless I was introduced or I came across on social media or Instagram or YouTube upon these people that got comfortable feeling uncomfortable and just shining their light in this world. And then we follow upon these people, and we are absolutely moved by their growth. And we are all students. Let's all remember that we are always growing. We just have to make the decision to be that student and to open our minds to reading books and finishing them. And I highly recommend book clubs because it really helps me accountable to finishing those chapters and then highlighting my favorite aha moments and bringing them and feeling comfortable sharing my aha moments, my takeaways with the group. And, you know, people that show up for book club, those are people that are self-growing. Those are people that want to be successful and want to share this love and the heart to serve this world in a bigger way.
And then who do I admire? Actually, I admire Christina. Yes, I admire you, Christina. Seems like you know what you're doing. You have a lot of good rituals that you do. Like I always see you posting the stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, so wherever you learn how to do that, you're doing a good job. And I definitely need some pointers, hints.
It's so powerful to be surrounded by people like this, and you can be that person if you just start filling your minds with all of this magic. So thank you for joining us this week on Tizzy Talk Thursdays, and we will see you next week. Take care.